can't go down anymore. That's it. Now I'm too short. Are we live? We're live, Kazzy. Go.
Good afternoon.
I just wasn't like this.
Usually you count down, Egi. You're
Well, you said you were ready, so I put it.
Kazzy's just freaking daydreaming over here.
Mate, we are halfway through this season. I still can't get this right. Welcome everyone to TNT Footy. Apologies for last week. We couldn't make it, all three of us. Hopefully you didn't miss us too much, but you got to enjoy the Origin. I'm Taz. Next to me, we've got the wonderful Willie. And then next to him, we've got the testastic Todd.
Testastic.
Better get to send the stream to Dunny because I told him I wasn't here tonight, but we're on.
We are live. I'm good. Very well, thank you.
No, I'm good too, mate. I'm fucking flying along now.
Beautiful,
It was
beautiful.
another good round of footy, actually. I enjoyed most of the footy. I did actually watch a lot because I was on Diablo 4 until they kicked me off. That's another topic. But I did
You watched a
enjoy
lot more
few
than me
games.
this weekend.
No, I watched a heap of footy this weekend.
So, sorry, Calzo, we've turned off the music so you can listen to our beautiful voices.
Kelzo?
Calzo's asking, where'd my music go? So
Hello, Kelzo. I must have joined chat late.
I am not on chat. I should be scrolling that, hey?
We are so organised. I love it. Look, I reckon we get straight into it because we've already mentioned what a fantastic round of footy it was. Do you want to kick us off this week, Egi?
Why not? So we kick it off. Are you sure you want me to kick it off?
Yeah,
we kick it off with the Friday night game. We got
about this.
Melbourne versus Carlton. It was a very, very low-scoring game, but yeah, I thought Carlton did play better, but obviously they weren't the best on the day. But I reckon that they did.
I thought they improved a lot this weekend.
Yeah.
Yes?
I do.
Sorry?
Do you?
No, I did. I thought they played better than they have been playing. They've been playing trash, and I've been telling you that for months. I was telling you that before everyone else got on the bandwagon.
I'm losing hope, boys. I'm losing hope.
Hope should be gone, mate. He's
Not gone. It's still flickering. I still think after the bye, we're either going to come out firing or we're going to finish bottom.
You could maybe make bottom 4. That's the only 4 you could hope for.
We'll come out firing after the bye and make finals.
You reckon?
Yep.
Oh well, it was a pretty good game. Melbourne, their kicking let them down. Normally that's Carlton doing that, but it was a pretty tough game, and yeah, I thought Carlton showed a bit hard as well.
I love it. Welcome to Runster George, aka Dad, and Arty. We'll see your beautiful face shortly. And Calzo's
already here, isn't he?
Calzo's here as well. He's just said Todd's very quiet compared to the rest. I think that's just Todd's microphone, Calzo.
Yeah, I think I've got to move it closer. Sorry, mate. I like to be a bit quiet.
I'd turn him up, but I can't turn him up without turning Taz up.
I think
and you
I
don't want
turned
that.
it down. Tassie was real loud, but I'll try turning it up. But anyway, we had Port Adelaide the Hawthorn next, which Port come out of the gates flying. And then I thought Hawthorn showed a bit in the second half.
I thought Port were going to kick 200 the way they were going.
Should have.
Because they were over 100 at half time, I'm pretty sure. They're on track.
Yeah, it was a demolition job.
Have you posted this anywhere? Dunny's looking for it. I've just got a message.
I posted on Facebook. I'm like, hi PCA. I'm just going to close the door. I was going nuts playing Roblox.
No way.
Normally I have them everywhere, but...
Oh, man. All right. Moving on.
Did you post it anywhere, Tassie?
I did not.
On his story.
Yes. Tell him to check my story on Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, I will pass that on to him.
Beautiful.
But if not, it's twitch.tv/HYPEECA.
Hippica.
By Pika.
Yeah.
Proudly sponsored. If only.
Right,
moving on.
right.
Next game.
Let's go. Yeah, so
actually,
we'll talk about that game.
Just on that Port Hawthorn game, I just want to say what a monster Mitch Lewis looks like.
Oh, he's going to be huge. I've liked him for a
He
while.
looks fantastic. He instantly straightens up Hawthorn's forward line and structure.
And he's that big man they've been missing since Roughhead and Buddy left.
Yep.
They're the ones they've been
Absolutely.
looking.
Absolutely. West Coast Collingwood.
Bit of a controversial
Yeah,
game, this one.
This was great till about half time. This was
Yeah, they looked
West
into it, and then
Coast
it's
all
like,
over them.
then they just turned it on.
Ooh,
Yeah,
why is that
I
coming
don't know
through
if
there?
they just stopped to show up, or West Coast, or Collingwood didn't show up for the first half, and then
I
just
mean-
went, hang on, we can't be doing this against West Coast. Right.
Did you watch it, Peggy?
Nah, I didn't watch it. We'd already booked tickets to take the girls to go see Little Mermaid, so I was sort of in the movies watching it on my phone, like Todd was on Sunday Arvo.
Oh, it was in the movie. Yeah, watching North on the phone.
I was checking the scores and sort of watching it here and there when I could. West Coast played okay in the first half, from what I saw.
No, I watched the first half. It was great.
Yeah, it was good.
Showed a lot.
They usually do have a good game, though, West Coast and Collingwood.
Yeah.
If you have a look at history. And I think West Coast, up until this round, has beaten them the last 4 times.
Including that grand final that we're not allowed to speak about, apparently.
Yeah, that was brutal. Brutal.
Dom Sheed had 45 against him again.
Yep.
Did
He
he?
just loves playing Collingwood. Yes,
He
monster.
didn't score too well on Supercoach. I think he only scored like 114 or something.
Only 114.
I think
If only he had a few more 114s in your side, you'd be winning games. this
Yeah, I
year
reckon.
instead of losing, Tassie.
I'd be happy just to hit triple figures. Far out. I
Not
cannot.
me, mate. I
2 of my
am
players
13
scored
to
100.
know.
2 players,
that it?
100. Yep.
Buy rounds get hard, though. Buy rounds get hard. I think, what round are we in? 12 or 13 on Supercoach?
On Supercoach, I think we're up to 12.
12. I am 12.
Apparently,
now
there's
at the
4
moment,
buy
boys.
rounds this round.
This
Yeah, there
round,
is, yep.
4 buy
This
rounds and 1
year.
round.
4 buy rounds this year, you jerk.
No, there is, and that's when they go Thursday, and then back to Friday games, which is very annoying.
It's all right. Thursday footy is back.
Yes, for 5-6 rounds.
Correct. All right, let's keep moving forward. So we got Bulldogs and Geelong. I thought Dogs were going to get up in this.
So did I.
Oh, Cats look better.
I know, but Cats with the injuries, like Paddy Dangerfield out still, and they had a couple others out as well. So I was thinking, they're gonna lose again, but they showed
still
hard
really
as well.
They stood up. They needed to win that one, Cats. That puts them back.
Yeah,
Not in. I won't say in contention, but it gets them back in the 8, in the race for the bottom
But
half of the 8 anyway.
they're a team that you can never write off. I think I said that after round 3 when they'd lost 3 on the trot. You just
Yeah,
can't
I agree.
write Geelong off.
And then we had Gold Coast Adelaide, which was an absolutely stunning second quarter from Gold Coast.
Second
Yes.
half or
9 on the
second quarter.
trot. No, second quarter, I think it was. Or third quarter, mate. They kicked 9
Third
on
quarter.
the trot.
Yeah,
And
it was
9 on
massive.
the trot.
Massive. I loved this game. I'm loving
No,
the
I
way
watched
Gold
it.
Coast are playing.
yes.
Yep, and they've inked deals too. So Rao, Miller, their salary cap's in a great position at the moment because they've got those players linked till 28, 29. They've got money to spend next year, and they're looking in a very good position for, if not this year, to attack next year, I think.
Absolutely. Do you think, question for you, do you think Lukosius will stay or go?
Where's he from? He's Adelaide, isn't he?
Correct.
Well, don't think the Adelaide sides can fit him in, can they?
I reckon Port might because Dixon's not far out.
That's true.
Yeah, true. I reckon he stays.
I hope he stays. And his
Right,
form
he's
over the
more-
last 4 weeks has been outstanding as well.
I hope he
Wouldn't say
stays too
more
because
upside, but yeah.
they're looking really good at the moment, Gold Coast.
Absolutely.
I like to see them
Absolutely.
continue. Because
And that's what
I hate
said that-
I hate it like when you see like well they've never made it to finals before, but they're getting so close, and then they go and trade out half their team and get
all the
start.
players jump ship.
Yeah, so they can start all over again.
Yeah, exactly. But I think I really like the players they've got now. I really hope when Miller comes back that they continue to have Rao on, like, play that sort of bull role and give Miller a bit more outside run, because that's what Miller originally was an outside user.
And I've been saying this since he's been injured. They look so much better just because Rao will get it and first option. Miller will get it and he'll try and put the team on his back and get it out of the middle. He wants to get it into the 50. He wants to do everything.
Yep.
Whereas if you look at Rao and Anderson, Rao will dish it straight to Anderson. He'll get the ball and it'll go straight out to Anderson. Because they've played
Correct.
footy together forever and he just knows he's going to be there. So he just bang dishes it, which is what Miller needs to do and complement Anderson. If they can get both those players outside running, they'll look even more damaging.
100%. Sometimes having a player like Miller, who's been in the side for so long, in a losing team for years and years, tries to do too much because that's what they've always had to do.
And he can't, that's what he's had to do, so he can't help it. That's just what he thinks he has to do. But maybe with this break, and Humphreys is a good pickup this year.
Oh,
He'll go
superstar.
in there too. So
He's re-signed as well.
yeah, I would even nearly look at Miller on a wing or half back. I don't know if I'd disrupt that. If you look, I reckon they're number 1, number 2 in the AFL at the moment for clearances. Their midfield is elite.
It's really,
Yeah.
they're really playing well together. It's a well-oiled machine at the moment.
So while they're doing that, you don't really want to inject someone that's going to try and upset that, do it a different way.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's my feeling with Miller anyway.
I don't think Adelaide supporters have too much to worry about. Adelaide playing in Darwin's a tough gig against Gold Coast. They've still shown enough
lately, haven't they?
They have, but Adelaide still have shown enough for me that they will finish top 8, in my opinion.
That's good though, because
crowded,
both Adelaide teams are looking pretty good, and from when I've started watching, I think when one's in the 8, one's been out of the 8, but it's good to see them being both so competitive this year.
Definitely. Have we had the showdown?
I think we did have
one.
But I think there's more than one, isn't there? Or
yeah, there's 2 a year, but Adelaide won their first showdown.
Yeah.
The showdown towards the end of the year, the next half of the season, is going to be massive if Adelaide are trying to make the 8.
And then we went, Gold Coast Richmond, which was a nail biter. I watched most of this game.
Do you mean GWS?
Yes, he does.
GWS, did I say Adelaide?
Gold Coast.
Gold Coast, they're same colours nearly. That was
to me, they are.
Nail biter.
Like these Sunday games, like even the next one, they're both like a goal in it. That's all there was.
Yeah. And they were both neck and neck the whole way.
Yeah.
I didn't watch GWS. I watched the Essendon North game. But I heard that the game for GWS and Richmond was very, very contested the whole way through.
Yeah.
But it was very good to watch.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I watched bits and pieces because I was umpiring the footy, I think, at that point, but we watched the last quarter heading to the movies. See the new Spider-Man, but yeah.
There's another new Spider-Man. Jeez.
Yeah, the Into the Spider-Verse.
One.
Yeah.
Which don't take kids to because it's 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Nah.
Arty was up and down the whole movie.
Oh, goodness. Goodness
it's a
me.
Movie. It's a kids' movie, but it goes for 2.5 hours. So they didn't think that through.
Yeah, like we went and saw Little Mermaid. I think it was only about an hour and a half, maybe slightly more, and I still had to do 2 toilet breaks during that movie.
Then we had Essendon North. Obviously, I was watching this in the movies a little bit. It was a great effort by North. I heard Essendon supporters saying they didn't show up, but from what I saw, they were playing pretty much at I wouldn't say their peak, but they were playing pretty well, and North was keeping up. So I don't know if that says more about North's improvement these last few weeks or Essendon's fall.
I think I can't remember who said it. Might have been Kingy or someone come out and said that since Ratton has sort of taken over, it's like at that, the caretaker or the new coach sugar hit that teams get, like you guys had at the start of the season when Clarko first took over, those sort of things. You guys are playing similar to that at the moment. It's like the shackles are off. We all know Clarko can coach really, really well, but his game style, it's obviously going to take a while to be implemented. So whether the players were feeling overwhelmed or not, I don't know.
It's still the same game style. Ratton's come out and said he's doing Clarko's plan.
Is he though?
He hasn't changed. And I've watched in the game, he hasn't.
So what are they doing differently?
Personnel, I believe.
Wardlaw in the middle?
Clarko wouldn't put Wardlaw in there for some reason. Tarrant Thomas come back this week. He was all right.
He was good, actually.
He was good. and they've had 3 or 4 more kids. Phillips is getting a lot more middle time,
Yep.
and he's starting to shine. So there's about 4 or 5 kids that are standing up and actually getting splices, having a pretty good couple of games.
Even having Hall and Thomas back in the side is absolutely killing Zeebel's Supercoach score. But they're playing really well.
Yeah, exactly right.
So,
Calzo's put in chat. That's because I'm getting old. Going for the toilet breaks. I didn't do the toilet breaks. The girls were. And Sitchin just North should have won this. Just costly errors at the end.
oh, Arty, actually, do you know
Who
what?
said that?
That's a good point. That's Arty.
Yeah.
Our carryover champ. One thing, right? North actually could have won the game, but the umpires did miss a free kick to Larky getting pushed in the back with about a minute to go.
Yeah, they miss all those though.
It was actually pretty
There's 100
frustrating.
of them a game. There's 100 of them a game. You
Yeah,
can't throw on them.
Coming from, we need to clip that. Coming from Moisty.
I say that all the time about umpires. Like I do. My whole thing for the umpires this year, it's not bias against one team. It's the decisions have been terrible against everyone.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
And I've never said North's been done by Hardly. I think the whole AFL's been done by Hardly equally.
Yeah,
Like they just this week it's a free kick, next week it's not, sort of thing. Or like I think it's the whole system's getting everyone unfair. And a fan watching it, a first time fan, you just don't know.
Yep.
Is it a free kick? Is it not? Like you just don't know.
yeah, you're 100% right. 100% right. And having the 4 umpires was supposed to improve the game. I don't think it has.
Because they're less. Dunny just messaged me. Well said, Toddy. It's because they're less experienced umpires.
Is that? Yeah. Okay. So, do you think in the next 2 years
they've got 2 experienced and 2 non-experienced because they don't have the experienced umpires to do 4 per game every week, every game. So I've heard they're doing 2 and 2 apprentice sort of things.
Okay, so then that should improve over the next 2-3 years as they start to get more games under the belt.
Yeah, it should. If they can keep that system going, because they might, everyone's complaining, and change it. Because the AFL's real quick on complaints.
This is true.
They never
This is very
implement
true.
something and let it have a chance to grow.
Artie's put here, but costly errors at crucial or crunch time is frustrating as fuck. 100% it is.
Yeah.
But it does happen to all teams.
It does. Yeah, you're 100% right.
Week, next week it might happen to Essendon, and it could happen to Carlton the week after. You don't know.
Yeah, correct. Everyone gets their, as they're saying in the AFL at the moment, lick of the ice cream. I can't stand that saying. Cannot stand it. Anyway, likes and dislikes, gentlemen.
You can start, Tazzy.
Oh, actually, we missed our surprises. Surprises of the round.
Geelong winning was the only surprise to me.
Yep. Moisty?
Actually, probably Gold Coast winning as well.
West Coast first half was a surprise for me. They actually showed up, but then fell away so quickly.
Gave too much in the first half. Didn't have much left in the tank.
Geelong's probably the one that surprised me the most. Got a couple of off-field surprises though. Nat Fyfe, 2-year extension.
That wasn't a surprise. He was always going to get 2 years.
I thought he'd go a year because of his injuries. He's barely played over the past 2 years.
Yeah, but that's in our view as well. You don't know what he's doing at the club.
As even from a leadership perspective?
He could be, I believe so. I believe they want him there to train the new kids. And I think he'll get midfield minutes next year.
He has been already.
Yeah.
Not as many, but
in that midfield training, it'll be like a training role, not a superstar role.
Yep, I know what you mean. What about Sonny Walters also got a 2-year extension?
That's a surprise. Yeah, he's getting on there, isn't he?
Is he 32?
I want to say 32, but I was going to maybe 31.
32 comes to mind, but
But 32
that
for a
was
small forward's pretty old.
that was another surprise for me. My last surprise was the Lizard 7-year deal.
Oh, I love that.
So I love the Lizard.
Sydney have done this well. Where I was talking about the Gold Coast before, they've got 6 or 7 of their key players signed up till 2028, 2029, which allows them to chase. They have
Correct.
free salary base. They know what's coming up. The next 9 years is planned out, or next 5-6 years is planned out. So if they've got a player in mind next season that they want to hunt, they've got money to do it.
Absolutely. I mean, they're going to be in need for Actually, I don't even know if they'll need to chase a forward because they've got.
I think they've got a Marty and McDonald.
Yep.
They're big things. What McCartan?
McCartan, yeah. Todd McCartan.
If he comes back.
Yep.
It's his season because of the concussion. They're hard to break sometimes.
Which one? Because they've both got concussion at the moment.
One's back this week.
And one's out for the season.
And one's out for the season.
Yep. There's word that Sydney might be chasing Himmelberg from GWS.
Yes, I've heard Mackay too.
Yep, and TDK.
Yeah, I've heard they're chasing. They're chasing key players.
I'm excited. I mean, we're halfway through the season. I'm excited to have our show on trade predictions at the end of the year, boys.
Trade predictions. We'll have to start working on that.
I think it's going to be outstanding. All right. Likes and dislikes. Moisty, you can kick us off with your likes this week.
I want to dislike Port Adelaide this week.
I said likes, not dislikes. Likes.
Oh, well, I'm starting with dislike first because this one really disliked me. Port Adelaide. I haven't seen a team actually watched a team kick 200. They could have done it. They shut up shop. They were pathetic in that last quarter.
Fair.
And my likes. North Melbourne nearly getting across the line is pretty exciting, but no, I didn't really have any likes. Winning Supercoach again. I'm 13-0. 12-0.
Off with your Supercoach, mate.
12-0. Have not lost a game this year, mate.
What about you, Mr. Egi?
I didn't watch many of the games this week. The only game I probably would have watched, I was at the movies at. So, Jewish James just put in the chat, Lysip being subbed off ruined all momentum.
That's fair.
True.
That is fair. Jewish Jam. That sounds like our challenger for this evening.
Oh, is it? Thanks for dropping into chat. First time chatter.
Dropping in.
Yeah, there wasn't much I didn't like, so I didn't get to see a lot of the games, but I did keep an eye on the scores and that. And the Sunday ones were pretty entertaining.
Beautiful.
I think me and you were hanging out, sort of watching that and playing a bit of Gods in the afternoon.
We were indeed. It was good fun, actually. Good fun. My likes, I had North playing better, and I had Suns. The Suns win again. Yep. I liked that. Dislikes, Carlton.
Carlton.
Jump
on board the bandwagon.
And the missed free for Larky I've actually got here as well. So not much really. Like I also liked the fact that there was a lot of close games, or 2 really close games on Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah, it was great.
All right. What time is it, boys?
Let's get Tassie test, mate.
Yeah.
Tassie test.
5 minutes early.
Let's see if we can get Nick and Arty, which I believe they're both in chat, ready to go.
I can see that Nick is in the waiting room at the moment. We're just waiting for Arty to join up now. So I always get worried because I bring up the thing on the screen. I'm like, oh, can you see that on the stream? Now I can bring the chat back up.
Oh, he's got a tiebreaker this week too.
Look out.
I do. I've actually got a tiebreaker. Look out first for everything.
Fucking thing, no, sorry. Oops.
Did you?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's good.
Did you fix it?
Yeah, fixed it. I sort of half fixed it.
Not sure if it's right or not.
That's definitely not right.
I must apologise to Arty if I might message him just in case he's. Oh no, he's in.
He's in.
We're off and running.
So we're going to let the carryover champ in first. See how he's going. Then we'll move to the challenger. should appear at the top there for those watching at home.
Arty, here he is, mate.
There he is.
Going on, boys?
No, bugger all. How you going this week, mate?
Yeah, a lot better than last week, obviously.
Yeah,
Connection
sure.
sort of things.
It happens, mate. It happens. How's your studying been going, Mr. Carryover Champ?
Nah, no need to study.
Who studies football? You just watch it and go.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to give our hats off to you, though. 2 weeks ago, you tipped the Hawks. You told us to put our money on that. We didn't listen to you, and we paid. We paid dearly.
We paid. We should have taken it $4.50.
100%.
I blame Tassie. It was his pick that lost.
Oh, mate. It really was. It really was. All right. Your opponent tonight is Jewish Jam, or AKA Nick. So I'll admit him into the room as well.
Nick Wilson, we've got audio, no vision.
Connecting to audio at the moment. He's all the way up in Queensland, so
Hello.
see how it goes.
Nick. How you going, mate?
Hello. Good. How are you?
Not too bad. Now, just before we ask any other questions, I need to get a Brownlow winner and a premiership winner out of you. Do this every week.
I'm going to be very bullish here, but I'm going to go Brownlow on Zach Butters.
Zach
Ooh.
Butters. I think he's favourite at the moment.
And then Premiership, you can't go past Collingwood. Hate saying it,
Collingwood.
but it's gonna be Collingwood.
No, I like Butters. I reckon Butters is going to surprise a few. I reckon he's nearly home.
Definitely a
He's
dark
played
horse.
Some good footies. Dark horse
Definitely
is
a dark
favourite.
horse. He can't be favourite.
I
His
think
favourite.
Dacos is still favourite.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure
But
Dacos still
Butters,
is.
Butters would be second because he's leading the coaches' votes by like 6.
Oh, there you go. I need to start watching more footy again. The first
Keep
6
watching
rounds,
that.
I was just watching every game. And where are you at, Arty? You look like you got a bit of scenery behind you.
Just sitting in front of my aquarium.
Where's your little helper tonight?
She's off to bed.
Fair enough, fair enough. And Nick, are you feeling nervous, mate? You're shaking in your boots?
Oh, little.
All right. So just to cover off the rules for those playing along at home and Nick, first time challenger, you've got to pick a buzzer, and I'll ask you in a minute what your buzzer will be. You must say your buzzer before you can answer the question. We've got 5 questions. You get 1 point per question, and some questions have a bonus point, which I'll actually say tonight. Then we move into a Who Am I? Now, for each clue in the Who Am I, it's worth different amount of points. So first clue, obviously you've got the lesser information, is 7 points, right down to 1 point. If the scores are tied at that point, then I do actually have a tiebreaker question this week. So excited. Oh, Moisty, you did wreck it. Anyway, let's move into it. So, Arty, carryover champ, what is your buzzer?
Arty.
Arty, I like it. Oh, we got a bit of a cheer going in the chat saying, "Go Nick, Runster George." Chat's against you, Arty.
Brought my cheer squad.
Get the cheer squad back out.
Love it. All right, Nick, what would you like your buzzer to be?
I'll go Khan the pair.
What was that?
Khan the pair.
Khan
the pair.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's his
Bogan
buzzer,
say-
mate.
Yeah.
All right.
Bogan says,
All right.
"Go Pop."
All right. Contestants, are you ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Question number 1. What milestone game is it for Buddy Franklin this weekend?
Khan the pair.
Arty.
Khan the pair was first.
350.
Beautiful. I don't know. I'll put a typo
What
in there.
did
It
you
is
just say then?
350.
Oh, I was about to say you've got it wrong.
Yeah, I hit the wrong key. That is correct. 1-2 Nick. All right. Question number 2. What year did Port Adelaide win their premiership in the
On the
AFL?
pair.
Nick again.
2004.
Bonus point, Nick. Against who?
Brisbane.
Ting, ting, ting.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Number 3. What AFL player recently spoke about losing their life savings after being scammed? Three, two, one. Meh. Jacob Wiedering from the Carlton Football Club. Had you guys heard of that?
Never heard of him.
I think I heard the headline, but never would have guessed Wiedering.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Everyone thought he was smarter than that.
Yeah.
No offense, Wiedering. Hopefully you're not watching. All right, question 4. In the off season just gone, what player was
Hang on,
traded?
Tassie, hang on. We've lost one. We've lost one.
Oh,
Good pickup.
great pickup, Moisty, because I'm looking at the questions. Hopefully he can get back in pretty quick and his phone hasn't died or something. Now, the thing is, Nick, all right, even what is the score check, actually, Egi, while we're waiting?
We got Nick on 2 points plus a bonus point, so 3 points, and Arty's still yet to score.
But we know what Arty can do.
He can, yes.
7 pointer last week.
So last show that 2 weeks ago, Nick, Arty didn't get any of the first questions, and then he come out and guessed the "Who am I" immediately.
I'll try not to get ahead of myself then.
He's back.
You might be. Oh, here he is.
All good.
Tassie
Yeah,
nearly
someone
went
tried
without
to
you,
ring
Arty.
me. I've ordered
No.
mine. Someone tried to ring me.
That's the greatest. I love it. I love it. All right, I'll read that question. I didn't finish the question, Arty, just so you know. I did not finish
All
it.
good. All good.
And that was thanks to Moisty picking up that you got disconnected. Question number 4. In the off-season just gone, what player was traded from the Hawks to the Pies?
Arty.
Arty was up first.
Number 6. Oh, fuck. What's his name? Oh, just midfielder. Fuck. What's his name? Oh, fucking dead. Sorry. No, I can't remember. I've gone blank.
Give up.
Are you good?
Can I buzz in here? Or
Yeah, you can
Yep.
buzz in, Nick.
Yep,
yeah, Tom Mitchell.
that is
That's all right.
correct. Arty, I thought you would be all over that one.
So did I.
Yeah, I forgot. Mine went blank. Forgot
He
his
was
name.
over it. He just couldn't get it out.
You got the number right, number 6.
Yeah.
Hearing the number gave me the answer.
What was that? Sorry, Nick.
Hearing the number gave me the answer.
Oh, yeah. It's all right. You still can't. You're still not written off, Arty. We've seen you in action. All right.
Jump from behind.
Question number 5. This one's very easy. What does AFL stand for?
Arty.
Can't the pair.
Arty was up first.
Australian Football League.
There you
Boom.
go.
Correct. Correct. All right. We're moving into the Who Am I, but first, Egi, score check.
We got Nick on 4 points. One of them's a bonus point, and Arty on 1.
Oof. I like it. I like it. All right, guys. So I'll give a hint each now. Just you get one guess, and it's not one guess per hint. All right. As soon as you guess, you are out. Who am I? For 7 points. Born 30th of December 1991 in Australia, I spent a couple of years here until I moved to New Zealand at the age of 3.
Arty.
Oh, he wants to
Arty's
go for
coming
it.
in.
Dusty Martin.
Oh.
Oh, that was my first guess when I read the question.
Yeah, that was my guess too.
Incorrect.
Well.
We'll keep going through. Play along in chat as well. 6 points. My father was a South Island rugby rep player and demanded I play rugby during my childhood. So when back in Australia, I played union for the Powerhouse Rugby Club until, in under 10s before moving across to Aussie rules. 5 points. In 2009, I played 3 games for Sandringham Dragons in the TAC Cup before tearing my ACL. 4 points. Due to my injury, I slipped down the draft order and was picked up by Melbourne at pick 34. 3 points.
Deal.
3
Steal
points.
At 34.
After some great form in the VFL, I finally debuted for the Demons in 2011 against the Bombers.
Oh.
Still going. 2 points. Since then, I've managed many accolades, including AFLCA Champion Player of the Year, 6 All-Australian selections, and most recently becoming a Premiership captain.
Oh, Max gone.
That is
Didn't hear a
correct.
buzzer. Did not hear a buzzer.
I don't think he needed to.
Gordy. Wow.
That's
okay.
2 points for God. Yeah, I didn't know he was in New Zealand at 3.
Neither did
Nor
I.
did I. Nor did I. That's why I thought I'd put that in there because I actually learnt and thought that was quite fascinating.
Wow. Yeah. Not expected to play rugby, that's for sure.
Not at all. Not
Yeah,
at all.
definitely.
So, score check, Egi.
We got Nick on 6 points and Arty on 1.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Arty. I thought
But,
you had it I thought you had it when you buzzed in after the first
Yeah.
hint, Arty.
I thought you had a chat about it 2 weeks ago or something.
And I'll just let you know the 1 point was my name rhymes with Pax Torn because he tears packs. So I just thought I'd put a bit of wordplay in there. But
Thanks,
you go,
guys.
Todd.
And Nick, that makes you carryover champion if you can join us next week.
Congrats, Nick.
I can do that. Thank
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And thanks for
beautiful.
playing, Arty, with your 1 week in champion. The 7-point wonder from, 2 weeks ago?
Absolutely, absolutely. And Arty, any friends or family or anyone that is into footy, feel free to share the show with them. I believe we try to make it entertaining, but we're trying to spread the word a bit, get some new people onto join in the quiz, and yeah, it's a bit of fun.
It is. It is.
But we've loved having you on, mate. Thank you very much.
Enjoy, guys.
Say hi
Thanks,
to the
guys.
girls for me.
I will. Have a good show, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Nick, you are the new carryover champion.
I think he's gone.
That's still
No,
there.
he's back.
I'm here.
He's still there. Thank you so much for jumping in and participating, mate. We look forward to seeing what you can do next week with a new challenger.
That'd be good. It was fun. Look
Excellent.
forward to it.
And hopefully this is your first show that you've tuned into, I believe, as well.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
That busy lifestyle you've got. Hopefully you tune in again in future. It'd be great.
Yeah, will do.
Oh, thanks, mate.
and
Thanks,
runs
Nick.
to George. Just before you go, Nick, runs to George has got here. Well done, Nick.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
All good. Thank you. See you later.
Cheers.
Just before we move on, if you do miss the show, you can watch it again on YouTube and on Spotify. If you look in the chat, you'll be able to see the links there.
Get on it.
Can see him. Well done, Nick, from George.
All right. Tips leader.
We
You
are.
normally run through this, don't you, Eggy?
I do a little bit.
Ain't
Yeah.
done
We,
any good.
oh, well, I was. I'm back down to 10th now. Still in the top 10, but
5 behind.
yeah. We got Sammy P3 is still out on top with well, I suppose it's tied for top with Jimbo 22 Parker. Pretty sure it's an Essendon supporter, so I'm leaning towards Nick. I can't remember his last name. What's the Nick we just had on? What's a different Nick? And he was against Richmond at the start too.
Got Soul Man.
Yeah, Solly. Big Solly.
Jimbo Parker, is that who you were just asking?
Yep.
That is not Nick.
It's not Nick.
That is Jimbo.
Jimbo. Parker.
Arty's good friends, actually.
Oh, is he? And is an Essendon supporter, is he? He doesn't like
He is.
Richmond.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Solman was 74. I think he was down in the teens.
He
Like,
was down with me.
Yeah.
He was sucking early. He's just gone on fire.
yep. We've got Pegalish still up there too. How good was Dreamtime this year? Oh no, that's who I was thinking of. That might have been Nick. I think, yeah. Because I think
Potentially.
Yep. Then we've got Scotty Richo. That's your brother, isn't it?
That's me brother. Yeah, he's
Yep.
only 4 behind.
Yep.
He's climbing up there too.
Haley's there too, for only 4 behind. I'm only 5 behind, so there's still a few.
I think Jack 7 last week.
Who did? Oh, yes, you did. Well
That's
done.
Was that
huge.
everyone? No, there was 8 games, wasn't there?
That is huge.
That's a
7
big
out of 8.
7 last
Yeah.
week.
That's massive.
Jeez, I didn't even see that. I'm surprised I didn't hear all about it, actually.
That's massive. Just to get her in front of you there.
Yeah, I know. So she's
Jumped
picked
3
she's
votes
picked
on you.
yeah she's picked Gold Coast and she's picked Geelong.
Yeah, it's a big 7.
Yeah.
Who we got next, Eggy? Then we got the Irk on 71 as well.
Yep.
Then we got
Go Saints.
Go
Paul
Saints,
Willow.
Paul Willow, Will I Am, which is yourself, Carl Blues, and Rocking Horse Road all on 70.
Yes.
Then we got someone else climbing up the ladder pretty quick here, and that's Brosser 51.
Yep.
Oh.
Is that a 5
No.
on a week?
Oh yeah, Broster 51. Yeah, it's on the second best number, 69.
Yep. Yeah.
69.
Yeah.
Keep it G-rated,
Oh,
guys.
okay,
Come
sorry.
on.
Do you want to know why it's the second best?
And then we've got Here Comes number 5 at 14th on 68. That's pretty close. Top 14.
It is a top 14. It's looking like the AFL ladder at the moment. Anyone could just poke their nose and jump in front, as we can see by Solly.
Absolutely.
That's it. Souls come from nowhere.
Yep.
Soul Man is dominating. So shout out to Soul if you're watching. Not sure if he is, but I know he was going to try and tune in one night. All right. Coming up next, we have the magnificent Moisty's Minutes.
Let's get it.
We're going to go a bit different this week because I just wanted to. We're going to do the Moisty's Minute, but firstly, I just wanted to run through the mid-season draft, just the top 5. Just for all
Love
you
it.
guys that didn't watch it, we had West Coast number 1 taking Ryan Marrick, which was always going to go number 1. Full forward, key forward, huge. Kicked, I think he's kicked 17 goals already in there. He's over in. No, he's in the VFL, isn't he? Where's
He
been
is.
playing?
I think he's in,
I think he's been
VFL.
Hawthorn.
Did he play on the
He's been
weekend?
playing for Hawthorn. No, he didn't. He's got to get over there. So
Gotcha.
we've got to get him from Melbourne over there, get him settled in. He will play this week, I believe.
Yep.
I can't see a world where he doesn't play this week with the struggles they've got. He has to be kitted and ready to go. We had North second, getting Robert Hanson Jr., a small forward. Bit of a speed machine, bit of a speed demon, they reckon. Hawks at 3 took Clay Tucker, which was the ruckman of the mid-season draft, which everyone was chasing apparently. Everyone was after this ruckman, which made... who we got? Richmond at 4th, who took another small forward, and Matt Hultand. I can't say that name. Contard or something. He's another small forward, and then GWS passed because I believe they just wanted the ruck.
Yep. That's
Chasing the ruck.
that ruck to Hawthorn. That'll be because Max Lynch is on indefinite concussion injury list.
Yep, and yeah, but Clay Tucker, he looked to be. I think they said he's 201 centimeters. He's a big boy.
That's
I
that's
don't
good.
think he'll play this year though.
Yeah,
I think he'll be
usually
a future.
bit of a project.
Warm up. Yeah. All right, so now we've actually got Moisty's minute.
Let's do it.
Yeah, this was last week's because we had a bit of a hiccupy, so I've got a few probably outdated questions.
That's
But
all right. Just before you start, though, for those at home, do you want to explain what Moisty's Minute is?
Moisty's minute, so I'm just going to rattle through some questions, ask these two. They're going to give me a yay or nay answer. And if you guys want a bit more information, just say in chat, and at the end we'll go back over it. But it's just going to be a question speed thing, get through a couple of the hidden topics. All right, we're up. So the top one was obviously the big story last week. Do you think the AFL should charge Hawthorn? Jesus,
Undecided.
yay or no? I wanted yay or no questions.
I am undecided.
Me too.
Undecided. Very well.
Arty's got no in chat.
No, yeah, well, obviously Arty's a Hawk supporter. So then we've got Carlton fans. Are they going a bit over the board? I've seen horrendous
Yes.
going on at the moment. Are
yes.
they going over the top?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I believe.
Still don't think we're as bad as what they're saying they are. But anyway, another story.
Mate,
yes.
they are going way over the top. Was everyone too hard on Cripps? Look, they had two days off. He went and stayed with his family. Do you see anything wrong with that?
Not at all.
I think Caro blew that out of the water, but yeah.
They've issued an apology as well.
Yeah, she did.
Have they? Yeah. I think that was bad. Next one, can Collingwood replace side bottom? He's a big loss.
I think they can.
Yep.
We'll touch on that game in the next. So I'm going to say no.
In the next bit?
Yep.
I'm going to say no. All right. The MRI, are they going stupidly overboard at the moment?
Well, I think on a legal matter they have to. So I'm with no, they're not.
So you reckon they're going good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy?
I'm with Will.
Fine. Yeah. Right. Beautiful. That was it. That was my last one.
Perfect. I like it.
Yeah. I was struggling with that last one, not to dabble more into it.
Yeah, no, that's it. But that's why I did a bit of a shorter one because I wanted to go through the mid-season draft. I wanted to touch on that last week, but obviously we weren't here.
Excellent. All right, boys. We've got 12 and a half minutes to get through the rest.
Yes, we
tips,
do.
Isn't it?
Tips, 10K challenge, best bets.
Yes, we do.
Just before, too, I was saying coaches' votes. Dacos had a 7 and Butters a 4 last week, so they're tied at 63 apiece.
Ooh. It's good to see two young guys up there, though.
Yes.
Really is. Really is. All right. Tips for next round, gentlemen. I better bring this up on my phone.
We got. We're back tomorrow.
I know, Thursday night
footy. How good, boys? That's another question. How good's Thursday night?
Oh, I love it.
Delicious.
Even if it is Sydney versus St Kilda. I'm going to lean...
I think this is going to be a great game.
I think it is too.
Sorry, I'll cut you on.
I'm leaning towards the Sydney. I don't know why. Sydney's calling out to me in Sydney, so...
Is it because of Buddy's 100th, 150th, 250th,
350?
They've all versed St Kilda.
Are they really?
Won?
I've never known that. I've never known that, but no.
I didn't know that either, but I've gone Sydney as well. I think
just about every milestone game in the 50s for Buddy, just about every game, he has played against St Kilda, and they have won.
They have won. That's a good stat there.
I'm going St Kilda.
He's just blown up a stat and gone against it.
Like a true Carlton supporter.
Yeah. Absolutely. Next up, we've got Bulldogs and Port Adelaide.
Oh, I'm on the fence. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards Port, but I think Bulldogs coming off a loss too, and it's in Melbourne too, so it's like...
So you've gone Bulldogs?
I think I'm going to go Port, I think.
Port? Yeah, I've gone Port. I just think they're too good at the moment.
Yeah, they're flying. So Saturday, the first game on Saturday, Hawthorn, Brisbane.
Yeah, Brisbane.
I've gone Brisbane too, pretty comfortable. Although Hawthorn both playing some good footy, not good enough.
Crows, Eagles, and I believe it's in Adelaide.
Crows.
Is in Adelaide? Yes, I've got Adelaide winning that one easily.
They're nearly impossible to beat there at their home stadium again, which is good because that's what they used to be like.
Yep.
Freo Tigers.
Pretty close game, this one, I reckon.
I've gone Freo just because it's over there.
I've gone Freo because they're in a bit of... They're hitting a good patch of form at the moment.
Well, we've won the last 4, apart from the bye.
That's right.
Yeah, all right. Freo, beautiful.
Then we've got the game of the round, North Melbourne versus GWS, and North Melbourne's going to get this one, boys.
If it's the game of the round...
I think we all know Monday's always the game of the round. But it's not about the footy, though. It's more about the cause.
This is true, actually. That is very true. I have gone with North Melbourne.
Yeah, I'm on North. Pretty bullish this week.
Oh,
I surprised myself. I actually had to look, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I did tip them."
It is in Melbourne too. Oh, there's so many games here I'm on the fence about. Lucky I haven't put my tips in yet.
You can change them.
Yeah, I'm going to go GWS then.
GWS,
Yeah.
beautiful.
We've got Carlton, Essendon. I've gone Essendon, just too good a form.
Carlton.
Their last 3.
I'm backing
I've
them.
gone Baggers.
I'm going Baggers.
I'm
I'm
backing
backing them.
Carlton.
6 losses in a row, I think, isn't it, Carlton?
Yeah.
Yep, we've got to win eventually. I'm going
I
Carlton.
don't see him beating Essendon. I'm on Essendon.
Essendon, the last 3 or 4 weeks haven't been very convincing. And look, I know Carlton haven't.
Oh,
either.
reckoning! Big Blue supporter
Russ.
himself. Welcome, Toby.
Hey,
Blues
Russ.
are due. They are well due.
100%.
I don't
100%.
think that's a thing. Well, going by that, North Melbourne's due 8 years ago.
I'm going Baggers.
Baggers. Then we've got the big one, obviously, Melbourne versus Collingwood on. It's King's birthday now.
It
isn't
is Kings, isn't
It
it?
is. I'm looking forward to this game.
I reckon it's going. I've tipped Melbourne. I reckon Melbourne's going to get them.
I think so too. I think DeGoey out, Sidebottom's still out. There is a few little issues that might have a few others out as well. They're saying that Oliver's got a blister, but that's why
He's
he
in
didn't.
hospital.
That's why he didn't train on Tuesday. But they reckon he's good to go. They reckon he's
I've
good
heard
chance.
him too.
Yeah.
He's in hospital as of this afternoon.
Ooh.
Got an IV drip and antibiotics to try and heal that infected blister.
Yep.
In time, but the IVs they set you up. You'll be playing mint form on Monday.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So
Um,
waiting to see what the list is out tomorrow. See who's out at Collingwood and who's in.
quick question
It's only-
before we go into the next part: will Collingwood have a dig at Brodie Grundy? Will the fans boo him?
Probably. Yeah.
Well, I don't think so because it's Collingwood's fault. Collingwood's going to boo because Collingwood's Collingwood.
Yeah.
They're going to boo, but I don't think the players will go like the Trelaw thing. They might give him like you seen when Dunkley was it No, who was it? Trelaw. When Trelaw got tackled, someone gave him a little thing and then they laughed about it after. He's like, I had to do it, but then they didn't see him again.
Yeah, I hope it's something like that.
I think
Because it wasn't Grundy's
he
choice.
didn't want to move. Yeah, he didn't want to move. He got told to move.
That's right. So I think, but he's keen. Grundy's very keen. He's even asked to have the first centre bounce this Monday.
Yeah. I'd be keen too. Wouldn't you like going up against your own team, your old team?
Yeah, 100%. What about in chat? What do you guys think? Do you think Collingwood players will have a dig at Grundy? The only one that I think will not be able to help himself will be Maynard.
Yeah.
I don't think Collingwood themselves will. I know the supporters will. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's Collingwood supporter mentality. They will
Yep.
boo any chance they get.
I'm still
Having a dig. Not
I'm
having a dig at Collingwood supporters.
still on the fence if I'll go to this game or not, but
You should.
It's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
I-
Well,
You
like,
need to.
I'll probably stand at the back though, because
Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, you'd be up third tier because it'd be a sellout.
yeah, no, it is a sellout. That's why I was
It
like,
is
I didn't jump on it quick enough. No, I did jump on it about 4 weeks ago.
Jeez, that's huge.
Yeah.
That is huge. That should be a good game. I think that will be game of the round.
Oh yeah. You're forgetting one important game there.
North Melbourne v
We've already
GWS.
spoken about Carlton Essendon. All right. And Runster reckons that they will have a dig at Grundy. So it'll be interesting to see. All
You
right.
just don't know, do you? You just do not know.
Not anymore. We got 5 minutes left, gentlemen.
All right, we got
10K challenge.
the 10K challenge. Who we got
Are
this
we
week?
still live in that?
We got a $20 bonus bet. We're struggling.
Where'd that come from?
It come from the loss that we had the other 2 weeks. Where I
we
said,
don't have a bonus bet.
"Hey, oh, did we use it?
There's no bonus bet.
Oh, who used it?
And maybe it expired.
Oh, maybe it did.
Did they expire?
A couple of days after, yeah.
I don't know. They expired.
Ah, I didn't know they expired either.
I was going to say, I'm
Ooh.
pretty sure we're done.
Oh,
I'll
'cause
chuck
Looking
10 in.
at the other
it
day.
was there on Saturday.
I'll chuck 10 across this weekend. We'll use that.
You can't. You've all got to. But
Yeah.
I'll put 10 in.
I can't put 10 in.
I'll put 10 in. Easy. Let's just do that. I'll do this week. One of you do next week, and the other one do the week after if we're out.
All right, and then we're out. Yeah.
Done. Done deal. Halfway through, we're
Alright.
still starting the 10K challenge. Love it.
Beautiful.
Still going 10K challenge. All right. So
Have you got-
that means
Have you got the wheel handy, Eggy?
Yeah, it's up. It's up there on stream, ready to go.
All right, in chat, out of the games played for this round, we want you to pick one team that you think will be a guarantee but also pay okay. I would,
Now, I'm going not guaranteed because we've seen the Hawthorn thing. Mine is North Melbourne. You just whip that up there, Eggy.
do we want to do $8 on the tip and $2 on the multi for all teams?
Up to you.
Just spin that wheel now, Eggy. See
I
how confident I am.
am going to go Fremantle.
Rio, yeah. Good pick. What do we got?
Oh
in
shit!
chat?
Oh shit!
Got
I just
AFL
rolled it.
Blues,
My
June.
apologies.
Oh, Monster George has chosen Blues.
Well, we go with spin already.
By
They
accident,
didn't
I
make
press
you.
enter to go down the thing, but I must have pressed something else. Must have pressed shift enter.
So we got Blues. So we got
Ooh.
North, Blues, Fremantle. Anyone else in chat want to put a team in that they think this weekend?
Have you chosen
Who are you
anyone,
leaning
Taz?
towards?
I'm leaning
I chose
towards
Fremantle.
Adelaide or Brisbane. Probably should
Adelaide
just-
against West Coast probably
Yeah.
won't pay a lot.
Adelaide's
Nah.
$1.03.
Same with Brisbane.
It's $1.23. Yeah, throw them both in a multi. All right, let's we've just got Carlton in there. We've got you to pick Eggy and then spin away, mate.
What's yours? What was yours, Taz?
Calzo's got dogs.
Rio.
Oh yeah, that's right. There it is.
Oh,
Dogs.
doggies from Calzo. Good to see you tuning in as well, Calzo.
Oh, we're going
Love
for a
seeing your
perfect
name
round.
pop
We'll be on Diablo 4 in about 3 minutes.
up. This is true.
All right, let's spin her up, Eggy. We're still
Is that everyone?
Best bets.
All right,
That's it.
beautiful.
Here we go. Moment of truth.
What colour's North Melbourne? Blue. You've got them on there.
They're all
twice,
black.
yeah?
They're all black and white, mate.
Blues.
Blue, yellow, purple, fucking.
Blues. Runster George. If we lose our $10, it's
We
your
didn't
fault.
go blues, did we?
Yep, it was in chat.
Come on, Georgie. Let's hope you get through. All right, Eggy, let's just charge through your best bets, mate.
All right. Now, if you followed last week, well, you didn't follow last week, but get in the Discord if you're missing. Every Saturday I throw the tips out. Well, every Friday night I throw the tips out on Discord. And here's the link here. This week I am looking at Eagle Farm Race 2 Yellow Brick. Eagle Farm, a bit on the fence that one because it could be running in Race 8, but we need 5. It's the fifth emergency. Eagle Farm Race 6 we got Without a Fight, and that's paying $3. Eagle Farm Race 8.
Race 6, sorry.
Yep, Race 6.
Without a fight, yeah.
And then Race 8, we got Think About It. Now, I'm not 100% on all these. I'm just waiting to see what the weather does and see who comes out. And Sandown Race 3, I've got JKN. And then Sandown
Where's
Race
that?
6.
Sandown Race 3.
Sandown race. You'll just have to wait till Discord at Moisty.
Yeah.
JKN, yeah, we're good.
And then Sandown Race 6, we got Mudda Money. Also every Tuesday night I'm throwing them out on TikTok, and I thread one out today, a 2-leg multi, and both legs come up, which it's only paying $3.40, but I put $10 in the win, so I turned $20 into $51.30. So follow along,
That's
and
huge.
we'll see how we go.
You got any tonight ones?
Nah, I've stopped doing the tonight ones. So if you want to get them, make sure you follow us on TikTok. You'll get them Tuesday night, and then get in the Discord, and you'll get them all on Saturday.
Beautiful.
And that's Eggy's best bets. Now,
Easy.
to make sure if you want to rewatch the show or listen to it, we are on YouTube and Spotify, and I'll just post the links now in chat.
Beautiful. What a good show, guys.
Was it good?
Thanks, guys.
Bit of
Thanks
a
for
rough start.
tuning in.
And
Again,
I was-
Tassie for dropping the ball.
I was a bit slow on bringing up the scores and stuff as well.
It's all right, mate. We're all a bit slow sometimes,
Yeah.
but
Thanks everyone for tuning in as well. I don't exactly know who's in the tune in, but thanks everyone. Hope you
love
enjoyed the
seeing
show.
everyone. Put comments in, join in the conversation. We've got a new winner for our Taz's
We
test.
do.
We've got the Blues hopefully getting up for our restart of the 10K challenge.
We're coming to Darwin, George. Yeah,
Cairns.
hunting you down. Cairns. He's in Cairns now. He's moving all over the place.
Thanks, Rick.
Thanks very much, Rick. Thanks for tuning in, mate. First time chatter and tuner-inner.
What is this?
Don't
That's
even
good.
know if that's a word.
Can't reckon.
But have you boys got anything else?
Nah,
that's
you
it.
know what to do.
Let's hope there's
Drop
anything-
that bomb,
do.
baby.
Let's do it. Let's hope it's another explosive round of footy.
Explosive, and let's hope North gets up.